Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Coffee up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's exquisite.
Magical coffee.
Spared no expense.
Yeah.
All right,
Whew.
now.
We're back.
I was going to say, so Gatus Douse is really waited for this episode because they have put this in here a couple times. I have read this already. I will read it just so that everyone else can see it. The legendary story finally continues. What will happen this time with our friends who ended up, some say by fate, others blame the maintenance, in a town in desperate need of their help? I'm just saying, like, they have been...
Listen, that's a primer for me. Like
I mean, I read it for everybody. But no, they are very interested, and I cannot wait to satisfy them fully with what will no doubt be another incredible episode of the Black Remnant.
I agree. And where we left off,
yes,
you had, I'm not going to say crash landed onto the planet Carbon Prime.
Something did happen, yeah.
Because of somebody's engineering skills when they were putting the drives back into the Calypso.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's neither here nor there. You crashed onto Carbon Prime. You ran a scouting mission and found a small village that predominantly exports goods they mine out of the planet's surface.
And it wasn't really about. It was mostly like raw, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it
raw materials.
That's their whole reason for being essentially.
Correct.
It is not a sophisticated
Correct.
Mining operation by any means.
But also, I should say this, prior to said crash, you gave the okay to put Zigzag in the training simulator with Roshan as her coach.
Basically, yeah. And it seems like
she did pretty well.
She got her mech legs under her pretty fast.
Yeah, we learned Roshan is actually a good coach now, as also a fantastic pilot.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the other thing, just as headcanon wise, my guess is that his simulations, like his program, like what he puts in his simulation is going to test for things like you can't coach. You know what I mean? Like my guess is that his training systems are...
Roshan is a savant.
Yes.
And how does a savant train?
Exactly. It's. But I mean, I bet this is like the Dark Souls. Like it's all about these last second dodges and parries and shit. Like I mean, my guess is that his sims are hardcore. Like again, I only say this because I think there might be a market for that as well. So I'm always thinking about that bottom line.
So is Stavrenn keeping a record of all the sims that get run?
No, nothing like that. This idea just now occurred to me, Jerry Holkins, the person who's playing Stavrenn, and it's already begun to leak into Stavrenn's mind.
Yeah,
it's porous.
Yeah,
the veil between Jerry and Stavrenn is very, very thin. It's a sacred veil.
When you got on planet, you did a little bit of you did that recon, but you allow ZZ to drive her own mech.
Yes,
which was
and I got in trouble.
The Nova.
Mm-hmm. The old one. Yep. My claim jumper. No. Back in the day.
Was it? No.
It was.
The Nova. The Nova. Roshan's, yes.
Your claim jumper is still kind of in a. It's like a saucer right now.
The Pouncer is. Yeah. The Pouncer has not been prioritized.
Yeah. But then, as you found this small village, you met with the villagers as several of them came out. To meet you in their own mechs.
Well, yeah, and they were essentially, well, and there's a reason. There's a reason that they came out to meet us, in their Sunday best, in the fine china, because they are essentially being, it's a subsistence operation to begin with.
Correct.
But they are essentially being scoured every so often. Like all the profit is getting skimmed right off of the top by raids. And that is how the Black Remnant came to throw in with them. But we still have lots to learn about these guys.
Right. Well, Mitsuki, who appears to be the leader of the 7 that have been called back to their hometown, he agreed to fix your drive on the Calypso.
Yeah, in exchange.
In exchange for your services.
Right. And as I recall, sort of as things had wrapped up, we had gone out and done manual labor, essentially using our battle mechs as construction equipment to haul the Calypso back
Correct.
here.
Yeah, and you pulled the Calypso back to the village. That night, you rolled out a barrel of Atlas Chugged from the Atlas bar.
Yeah.
And everybody, including ZZ, got into their cups.
It was an issue.
But what ZZ did notice was that there is enough raw materials stored up that you have the ability to work on setting up mines and artillery units around the village.
Yeah,
for the next raid.
Essentially, we have. We don't just have to take it. When they come back, I mean, we obviously will have strong tactics and stuff, but we can try to make the place nest.
Just thinking on the drive in here, the motherfucker was a stationary defense.
Yeah, because the truth is that he is very good at his job, and there's all kinds of places, even centrally, that might be really nice to have something that's defensible for us, but something that'll essentially generate damage round over round, just soften up targets that we can clean up. It seems, I don't know, it seems like a very, very good thing to me.
Yeah, so after the night of carousing with the villagers, you wake up and you are inside, you make your way down, and you are now in the bay of the Calypso. And you see Zigzag working on the mechs that are inside there.
Yeah, because essentially we're helping them out with some of their, because they're not, they really don't have time to repair these things for the most part.
No, they have time just enough to get a little bit of work in before the next raid seems to
exactly.
happen.
So this is a significant help, I think, having an extra bay.
Right. But you don't see burnout anywhere.
Really?
And the floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, here, I'm going to stand in the middle of the bay and just look up at the ceiling and say, "Motherfucker!" Then just clap a couple times, let's go.
And then you see the tracks on top of the ceiling. You see the motherfucker come in from outside and make its way up onto the top of the ceiling and kind of looks down with the... And you see, and it's scoping everything out, and then
and then
shoots a bullet real quick.
No, real quick. I'm just gonna have my pad out, and I'm just gonna identify anybody any of the 7 that might have come in. I'm just gonna pull, exterior shots and just real quick, all of these. Make sure that these are all, that there's not going to be any Ed 209 type boardroom situations.
Yep.
With this, high caliber weapon. But I'm sort of looking at this contraption that it can travel around on its track. I mean, this is something these creatures came up with, right?
Yeah.
This was not my plan, but it has some means.
It's basically a track that runs along the ceiling and outside of the bay doors. That allows it to get onto the top of the Calypso.
It's like roof. It's like conveyor belt sushi if it just served death.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, okay, do you have a way of getting off of the track? There's another place I think that I would like you to be for a little while, not a long time. I mean, obviously we're going to get you right back on your track, but is there a way for you to get off of there I don't know what your situation is. I'm sitting there, they must think I'm nuts, but I'm talking to this robot like I'm conducting a symphony.
And you see the barrel of the motherfucker just kind of go back and forth, like maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well here, then I'm gonna, I say, okay, right, no, go outside. And so I'm gonna walk outside, and so I want him to sort of be with me at the edge, because I know that they have some kind of it's very LV-426 shake and bake colony, but there's like a central dome that I think might be a really interesting place, at least temporarily, to consider.
Okay.
Just to consider as a placement, because I know that its range is pretty decent, judging from what we saw before.
Oh yeah.
Because he was able to clean something up like at the very end of one before, one of our last battles. But I say, I need to see what you can do about getting up there. And if there's something that you need from me, you let me know. But if you don't let me know, then I'm going to assume you have it under control.
And then you see the barrel kind of nod.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, it's like maybe, okay.
Okay. All right, good enough. Good enough. It sounds good. All right, I clap a couple times to no one in particular. And then I'm going to head in. So, and I'm just basically going to take in these rough and ready mechs that they've got. I mean, they're just they're it's like their last legs, or are they?
No, you've actually seen that Zigzag has kind of worked them all up.
Oh, okay. So she's overnight. She's been putting in the hours.
Yeah, putting in the time. She's been cranking through them.
Yeah.
So you think in a couple of days they'll be fine, ready to go?
Okay. And do I think? I mean, does it seem like? And it's a bunch of different liveries, essentially, like from different places.
Exactly. There's no particular specific branding to each of them.
Right. Or even a specific. They aren't like from a specific company.
Nope.
Do a couple of them match each other?
Nope. You can tell that these are all
catch can.
Basically sons of the village that went off on their own.
Oh, it's just like an inheritance. They get the call, they got to come back.
And also patchwork plating and like just sort of riveted on over things.
Exactly. It's a sort of tartan effect. Plasma weld lines and. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I like what I'm seeing.
What's Sean doing?
Attaching plates and helping ZZ with the repair operations.
And you see that ZZ is literally just chucking plates at you and new types of tools, but in a very like, you've got this type of throw, right? Like you don't feel like she's being spiteful about this anymore.
But it's also not even verbal. It sounds like there is just a companionate pool of work that they are applying.
This long.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
And also the trainer relationship.
Absolutely.
But there is a definite change in mood since she's been able to drive a mech for a little bit.
It seems like that mech pilot was in there and it had to come out. I want to talk to Mitsuki.
Okay.
About. I would like to see the operation.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to see the QuickBooks.
Okay.
Essentially, I want to know. I mean, I'm in. Like I've already committed the company to it. We're gonna sting them.
Yeah.
When they come back here, they're gonna think twice about it. Is it? I would just like to see the operation on paper.
I can show you the operation in full.
Let's go. I mean, do we need mechs for it?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
And he will lead you to the center of the village where there is a large silo.
Yeah, a processor.
Yep, and as you walk up to it, a door slides open and he takes you in and you just see
it goes down.
Several elevators that are going up and down.
So most of the facility is subsurface.
It's subterranean, and you just see a giant drill that is from the top of the silo all the way into the earth itself.
I say, do I see some hard hats?
Yeah, you see village workers, but what they're mostly doing from your vantage point, is unloading materials that have been mined out of these elevators that are.
Yeah, exactly. So they're and I say so, and when these raiders come, they're just grabbing the raw materials, or they're grabbing they're grabbing the credits.
No, raw materials.
C-bills.
We keep the credit or the materials in silos outside, and what can we do, or what can they do, before they call us home?
And I'm also like looking at these, so I can see them basically taking this stuff and loading it in right now. I want to verify. I mean, Stavrenn is happy to shoot people, but I want to try to verify using the visual, like using the information that I have here, if I think any of this like makes sense.
There's an inside job.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, and again, like my demeanor is open, helpful, but all the information that I want to make all of this stuff fit in my head before a bunch of robots show up here and I have to risk my friends' lives for it.
Yeah, you can either make me an intelligence check, or do you have a skill that would affect this?
Let's see. I mean, if they have computers, I might be able to use computers to.
No, you're making this against Mitsuki.
This is social?
Yeah.
Okay. Communications is devices.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, acting, negotiation, and leadership are the only like real social skills I have that makes sense.
I would say you would get your leadership on this one.
Okay.
Because you would have seen this before.
Ready? Okay.
You have been talking to a leader before.
And the attribute on that changed because I put C-bills into that stat.
Okay.
So rating plus attribute.
I'm just gonna change some of my shit.
Yeah, me too.
4.
Right? Like, fuck
you
it.
should.
So
You should. It was very expensive. All right. So 2d6 plus 4.
That's it?
Yeah. The attribute is this. I have 1 in the skill.
Oh, what's your attribute?
3, charisma.
Okay, and you have 1 in the skill. Okay,
Yeah.
4. Okay. 11.
Yes, that is a win.
Yes. So we both rolled 11s.
Yeah.
But the edge comes in from the leadership.
Yeah.
So I finalize it out with 15.
This was not really tough for you to discern. You know that Mitsuki is being completely honest with you.
Yeah.
On this.
He is just in a bad situation. He has just inherited a bad situation.
You can tell that there's no hiding anything. He's not hiding anything. He really doesn't absolutely need help in this,
and it's
for his own village.
And it's to a certain extent they're fighting them, but they're just trying to increase the marginal cost of these raids when they fight them in their mechs. I'm just trying to figure out what the sense is in this stand. Like they're basically coming out with nothing and risking their lives.
What would you do if you were in my position? Just let them keep taking everything that my family has?
Well, when you put it like that, Mitsuki, when you put it like that, say, no. I'm not saying that. I understand why you're doing it. And I want to try to create an outcome here that actually makes sense.
Yes, would make it so painful for them that they don't come back.
I say, so what ideas have you had that you haven't tried yet?
Bringing in more help.
Okay. Well, you've made a great choice. We know that you have your choice. This is all in a joking tone. Mm-hmm. We know that you have your choice in mercenary companies, and we appreciate you investing in us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I say, all right. So I say, so where do they? Is there anything about their attacks that is the same each time?
Not necessarily. We get encircled. That's about it.
Okay. So when the time comes, when the rubber meets the road, they're attacking you from all sides?
Yeah.
Are they coming from off-world, or do they have a holdfast somewhere on this planet?
We haven't had the time to go in do any recon, unfortunately.
God damn it. And the Calypso's all kinds of fucked up. I'm wondering, I say, how much of the subsurface of Carbon Prime is rat-like warrens like the ones beneath your village?
I can only speak for here, and it goes maybe 2 to 3 miles in each direction.
Have you, in the process of extracting value from your family's ancestral home, have you ever found another set of caverns?
Are we done too greedily or deeply?
In the course of your existing operation? No. You haven't found a parallel system?
Technically, our job is to find caverns.
Yeah.
As miners.
Yeah, my fear is that they're somewhere from here. Is that they are actually from, and I say, and have you ever had any verbal confirmation, any kind of conversation, any negotiation of any kind with these? And I'm not saying it's a moral failing. I'm saying, have you ever talked to the people who are robbing you?
I haven't yet. The village, my family has, and it's been give us your materials or die. It was quite a simple negotiation on their part.
I say, can you send me these communiques?
They were all done verbally.
Okay, it wasn't attached to an email.
No.
Okay.
Telegram.
Yeah, exactly. Candygram.
Yeah, I believe the easiest way to threaten a village is with a group of mechs.
Yeah.
In person.
Well, it used to be.
Yeah.
I think about a week ago, that was a good plan for them. But the math is a little bit different now. So I say we start taking a look at the... it sounds like these mechs are getting along pretty well. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get in my mongrel and the rascal, if you must know, and I'm essentially just gonna walk the perimeter around the village, and essentially just run an assessment. And honestly, I think this would be a good time to get Burnout involved. So I'm gonna try to use my communicator and get a hold of Burnout.
Yep.
See, Burnout. This is Stavrenn, Stavvy. Vitamin S, come back.
Yeah, what do you want?
I need the benefit of your expertise, old man.
Old what?
Old man.
Oh,
is that?
You are fucking...
Well, listen,
anyway.
we're all about to die, so I mean, get it all out. Get it all out. You got, a couple days left of this, and then it's over for us.
What do you need?
Well, I'm thinking about putting you back on the payroll. And
Put me what?
Putting you back on the payroll, but in a
Compared to what?
In a new position.
When was I off the payroll?
Well, it's a new position, and I'm calling it Old Man. And I would love it if you could just join me on a brief walk, a constitutional, out around this village. I would like to know how you would defend it.
Okay. Sean, what are you doing?
Still working on repairs, but also getting a sense of based on the damage on these mechs, what kind of ordnance is being used against them. So
he wouldn't be able to help it, would he? Right?
No. Yeah, no, he knows exactly what these burns look like, and
scoring.
Yes, exactly. So he's putting those in the old data bank.
Yeah, and you can tell that there's energy weapons. There are LRMs that are being used. It's kind of the full gambit of what you've seen.
Yeah. So there's nothing, thankfully, surprising in these.
Yeah. You don't see a hole.
These war wounds.
Yeah, you don't see a hole that you don't recognize at all.
Exactly.
Do you have any kind of perception skill?
Yes, I do.
Okay, make me a roll.
That is a 14.
Shit.
So, as you are working on your mech, you can see in the corner of the bay opening, you just see a little kid staring up at you and just waving. He just keeps waving.
Like beckoning or
No,
just
just
saying
waving
hi?
like hi, smiling like his eyes are incredibly wide. He's just waving.
I mean, it has to be pretty cool. Rashawn's young,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like, there's aspirational aspects. Now, Rashawn won't understand
No,
this.
he's just like, and then he goes back to what he's doing.
And the kid's like, hey.
And John just looks back, hi, and goes back to doing his thing.
He's like,
He's going to have to engage. Not Rashawn. Rashawn did engage.
Yes.
This kid is going to have to
Yeah,
invest.
this is the extent of Rashawn's engagement.
and he just keeps looking and like just sitting there in awe. And then you see him run away out of the bay door.
Here, I'm going to throw one of these in.
Okay.
As he is scooting out, just essentially like in the forest of these things' legs, right? As he's running on his way out, ZZ
Gets shot by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
motherfucker. He just gets atomized.
No, and I get a reminder, like I get a notification on mine. It's like target liquefied.
Killing kids.
Oh yeah, it's just a gentle cough.
Yes.
1,000 rounds. It's like those deck side, you know what I mean? Like the AA
Yes.
cylinders. But anyway, ZZ says, "Where are you going, soldier?"
To the
The little
kid.
boy.
Oh, I'm just nothing.
Attention!
What? I gotta go. Bye. You're great. He's really cool. Gotta run.
As she folds her arms, looking down from the cockpit, and she says, "You sure you want to go AWOL?"
What are you talking about? You just see him running out of the port now.
She just laughs to herself, and gets back inside the cockpit and starts going through the most boring part of the
Oh, okay.
assessment. She was going to put him to work, but it's cowardice. Battlefield cowardice.
Also, supreme danger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she tried.
he looked incredibly embarrassed, but incredibly happy all at the same time.
Oh yeah, it's got to be insane.
Yeah.
There's twice as many of these godlike robot walkers running around. It's shitty. Like every fucking week, he's got to go into the deepest part of this mine because and everybody who is not in a robot, they're just waiting for this stuff to blow over down in one of these. Like this is terrible. Yeah,
I just picture it as like in Andor, the home planet. It's just dreary as hell.
it's dusty.
Yes,
it's
everything
dirty.
is covered in dirt. Yeah,
Well, and carbon prime is like an ash waste essentially, right? Like these valuable metals are the result of this place being a shithole.
yes,
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
and they're only making it worse.
Oh no, and it's exactly. They found a way to make working in hell worse.
Yeah. And you get a call over the comm system, and it's Burnout. He's like, Commander.
Is he fucking with it?
Yeah.
I say, listen, I paid. That was expensive. If you're feathering the button, you're actually just going to wear it out. What do you want? Don't do it.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got too much stuff to do on the ship right now. I've got one of the boys, Kenji, who wants to come on your little walkabout. He seems well enough equipped to help you learn the look of the
lay of the
land,
land. Perfect.
lay of the land for his hometown.
I say, is he? Are you sending him around?
No, he's on his way here.
He's already out. Okay, cool. Then I'm in the mongrel waiting essentially. I'm just going to wait for Kenji to roll up. I imagine he's going to be the next one up.
Yep. And you see coming up the walkway a warhawk making its way up.
Okay, so they've got. That's probably why they're doing okay. That's a monster.
Yep.
The warhawk can be in the right configuration can be a real beast. I say, she's a looker.
Yeah. And I mean to keep it that way.
Well, listen, I'm going to do what we can to help you. Why don't we take a walk around this place? Tell me what you guys have managed to put up so far.
Okay.
I got some ideas. We have a few autonomous. Units that we've had success with in the past. So that should be a force multiplier for us, above and beyond the additional mechs. And as we start to throttle up and move around the edge, I say, so what's the fleet?
Well, what do you mean? What's the fleet?
I mean, what's your lance situation?
Well, we've got 7.
Okay. What are you guys driving?
Well, I think you can see mine.
Yeah, I'm taking it in.
Yep.
What else you got?
We have a wasp, a marauder, an ice ferret, an archer.
Ice ferret?
Oh, yeah. Is that a problem for you?
No, not in the least. And I got to say, I've also learned to respect a wasp.
Yeah. And you should. If you don't, Akari's going to shoot you right in the back.
You'll know exactly, and they need it. They need it. And the pesky, yes, swat them away. So what else is it? What's the rest of the?
Timberwolf and a warhawk.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good fleet. I mean, this is how they're fighting them off. Like, they actually have nice.
But it seems to me
their familial equipment is nice.
Correct. And he says it seems to me as though your young one has figured out how to make some artilleries and some mining. So we should probably scout that out.
Exactly. I'm curious. Where you think the proper manifestation of this is.
Okay, so I'm not going to look at this while you do this.
Yeah.
You have 14 points to spend.
Okay.
On artillery and mines. Here
14 points. Okay.
Here is your. Thank you.
Just slipped out there. Let's see. So 14 points of battlefield support.
Right. Now, if you want these mines to be in the open, they have a 6-inch radius on the table. If you want them hidden, they have a 2-inch radius on the table.
Oh, okay. So we could use it to funnel them in with more obvious mines, but that might not deal as much damage.
Now,
but they'll avoid them.
And the manner in which artillery works is you shoot to a line of sight to a point, and it explodes into
An AOE?
An AOE.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Base target number, damage value.
Just gonna turn this way.
Yes.
While you do this, because I don't want to see it. So.
Absolutely. All right. So, minefield. Oh, interesting. Here's the minefield support. Heavy. So, mines can be brutal. So, the base target number is a 7.
Yep, and all you do is just roll 2d6. There's no modifiers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same
with the artillery.
Exactly. But the damage value on those can be 3.
Right.
But the heavy density minefield is 4 BSP, and we have 14 total.
14 total.
But it seems like at least one of those might be really good, like for the widest entree, maybe. So I think maybe out in A, designated here.
And you just hear Kenji come over the comms while you're doing this, and so finding everything okay? Where do you think you're going to put some stuff?
Well, I'm just having to think on it right now.
Okay, great. So, yeah, I mean, seems like you do a lot of thinking.
Yeah, I'm a thinker.
Yeah, great. Obviously not a fighter.
Shots fired.
When I'm done saving your village, we're going to have this conversation again.
Mm-hmm. Well, you or the kids that you hire to fight for you.
Now I understand what it's like to talk to me. And I don't like it. So I say heavy mines here in this section. And then we probably want, for the balance of for the last 10 BSPs, we probably want things that are targetable, things that are not stationary, things that are targetable, deployables essentially, right? So it feels like we could do quite well maybe we could do 5 allotments of Thumper artillery support.
Yeah, you're going to have the kids build those for you too and install them?
No, I'm going to fucking fire the kids out of them, Kenji. Why don't you shut your fucking mouth?
Wow, big words for a little man.
No, regular sized words. These are just normal words.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of iron content, a lot of lead content, maybe in the food and water here.
Yeah.
And it's coming through, I think, in just some of the conversations I'm having.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's just something about it. Long pauses. It's weird and sad, honestly.
Yeah. What's going to be sad is if you actually get a shot off and it hits.
Oh no, that's something to celebrate.
Yeah,
See, this is what I mean.
Yeah, you're right. I guess you're right.
You got that one backwards.
Yeah.
Thumpers. 5 of them. Now, their damage value is not incredible, but there's going to be 5 shots we can use to soften people up. This is more of a, well, here, let's go with 2 snipers and 3 thumpers. So 2 thumper and 3 snipers so that we have some versatility. The thumpers are 1 damage and then the snipers are 2 damage so that we can use these. Essentially, we can use them strategically to get into or to trigger additional crits or to strip off the last piece and get down into the meat of some of these guys. What do you think?
Sure.
Think you need some extra help?
Doing what?
Probably hitting something.
Well, no.
I mean, how much time do you actually have in a mech? 5 hours? Maybe 6?
Kid?
Yeah, the kid, because kid's got 10 times more hours than you do.
Gah! 1 second.
Right sniper.
Oh, yeah. God. He's completely got me tilted out here. All right. So we're good here. This is a heavy density.
Yeah, heavy density. Like the shots I could fire on you and destroy you in two bullets.
You're crazy. You're completely nuts. I'm here doing stuff for you.
Yeah, and then we have to give you even more of our goods. So who's worse, the people that are trying to take it from us, or you?
I
who are trying to
guarantee
take it
that
from
the
us?
people who are raiding you are worse. I guarantee that that's the case. 100%. All right, we have it done.
I want to see it. You got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. What a demon. What a wicked boy. All right.
So we know who their hotshot is.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus, jumped up. Christ. Yeah. Well, listen. Listen. If at the end of the day, if he can put holes in mechs from that platform, it's all is forgiven. It's completely fine. But if he can't, if he talks like this and we have to drag him off the field, that's the things have changed.
I just appreciated the little glimpse into Stavrenn's ego.
Oh God, I can't handle it. Can't handle it. Ugh. Yeah, I say, well, Kenji, it's been an incredible experience.
Yeah, it's been fun, and he just starts to pile it away. I guess I'll see you on the field, or maybe one of the kids instead of you, because that's probably who you're gonna have fighting for you.
Yeah.
And he fires off a little chaff, and it explodes right in between your mongrel's feet.
What the fuck? And I will gesture with the hands like. Really? Okay.
Hey, whenever you're ready for a one-on-one, I'm here for you, buddy.
I'll probably just have one of my kids do it. Honestly.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
You have the right idea there. You have the right idea there for sure. Yeah, he's... God, does he survive this? That's the question. That's the question. Something might happen. Something might happen. Anyway, so we have our artillery setup. Mm-hmm. We have our heavy density section.
You have them marked on the map of where they should be?
Yeah. On your thing,
I'm not keeping them.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to know. So if I run into them, you say it explodes.
Yeah. It's
like an old Stratego.
Exactly. It's a specific. Oh, that bomb. Yeah. That's the best. Yeah. It is the best game for that reason. It's like whoa. Wargaming. It's the best. So, what a rush. But yeah, exactly. But that's how we'll play it. I mean, we'll indicate it to you once it's actually out and set up. We'll make sure that it matches the map that we had, and then we'll go into it.
Okay. And you make it back after doing the rounds.
I got to do one extra round just to cool down, just to cool off.
And you just hear over the comms, he's like, "It's burnout." It's like, "Stav, what are you doing, man? You're walking in circles."
Yeah. It's. I think I hate Kenji. I think I actually hate him in real life.
He's fine to me.
He's not though. There's something fucked up with this kid. And if it's not fucked up now, it's gonna get fucked up. Because he has a hard time not talking.
Oh. That's interesting. Sounds familiar.
It doesn't. Everything I'm telling you is brand new information. It has no ramifications on any of the discussion we've had previously.
There's no projecting happening at all.
Precisely none. So what were you busy working on back here?
Trying to get the engine a little bit more repaired.
Yeah? How's it looking there?
Dim, but better.
I mean, what kind of a conversation should I be having with Rashawn?
With Rashawn?
My understanding is that maybe the engine didn't 100% get put in all the way.
Hey, don't blame it on the kid. He tried, okay?
Listen, a lot of people try all kinds of stuff. I feel like it's worth recognizing whether success occurred or not.
And the new Roshan arc is revealed.
Yeah, exactly.
Sabotage.
Yeah, saboteur. No, Kiko. I'm putting all my chips.
I mean, hey, listen, last time I checked, you were the leader and you okayed it. So who's it really on?
Rashawn still.
I think that's how it works, friend.
I think it's still Rashawn. Anyway, there's something wrong with my radio, and I just turned it off. So what's as I'm bringing it back to the Calypso, like what's the situation in there? I mean, my guess is that it seems like this is a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, everyone is still working on the mechs. Roshan is still working on his, and the Mistlink, and things are kind of going swimmingly.
Yeah, good deal. Do I see the motherfucker anywhere? Has it tried to?
You don't see
decouple itself. I don't see it on its track, or it's not up on top like a hat. It's not looking down from inside.
It is just systematically murdering villagers.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's the safety's off. It never stops firing. No, it's just down in the mines.
Yeah.
It's all the worst stories they've told their children have been brought into terrifying life.
Yeah.
Was it like what's the Winter Soldier? There's a turret pointed at every person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'll bring the mongrel back in, set it up in its place, jump out, make sure that everything is plugged in.
And as you get down, you just you feel this little scratching on your back going up and down, and you look back and it's the muzzle of the motherfucker just kind of.
Yeah, I just get down real close, right into the optics.
Yeah.
I say, I love you.
And at the same, as you do that, from the barrel, a big puff of smoke comes out and just kind of surrounds you.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine too. Do what you want.
He just kind of rubs you up and
That's
down.
his love language.
Yeah.
I just pet it like a muzzle, like a literal dog's muzzle. I pet it like an animal.
Yeah.
And then I get a little bit rough. Like I'm just like, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
And then,
I get in there.
and then the muzzle kind of knocks you over
Oh
the
yeah,
head.
you know it's like a boom, right?
Yeah.
It's like it just swings over.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely I'll try to give him a couple. Like I'll get in there, like
Yeah.
juke a little bit, like whoa,
Yep.
whoa.
Yeah.
And then there's a right in the nuts.
Oh, all right. I'll waddle away then.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah. I mean, I'm going to spend the rest of my time, I think, just in the. My guess is that the Calypso's sensory package is probably the equal of anything they have installed here. I don't think that's what this place is for, really.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch what ships are coming through in orbit, like long range, but less detailed scans, essentially of the surface and low orbit.
Yep. You doing, Rashawn?
Continuing repairs. Just continuing repairs. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really looking at these screens hard. I have my Calypso flight deck cap on, and I'm just tracing the different ships.
You can see that most of their orbits are easily breezing by this location, not even way too quick to even pay attention.
Yeah. It's not the center of the universe.
No, they're going to the other side of the planet. So you could assume there are other cities and villages.
Yeah, we just happen to find the hard Scrabble part of this place.
While Rashawn is continuing to rivet, he starts to sort of do a mental scan of when they came into the village, trying to map out in his mind the approaches and the terrain. And I know it's just a wasteland. So is there any approaches into the village that might have significant terrain that he would have to factor in?
There's no significant terrain, but you know that the village sits in a pseudo valley. There are 4 different elevations around it.
On the
There's 4
edges.
entry points that are created by several elevations.
So the village is in a kill box, essentially.
Yeah, it's a cauldron, essentially. It's just,
but
it's
you
horrible.
You can tell that it wasn't normally like that. It was mostly from mining the surface over the
it's just
years.
been ruined. It essentially, it's been stripped layer by layer.
Right.
And what's left is this hole.
Yeah.
How confident does he think the literal ground is?
In terms of like what the subsurface is?
Yeah. Is it structurally
It'll
safe?
Yes, it'll
Or
be
is
able
it,
to hold this.
porous?
You would only think that where the caverns were that had been dug out would be the only kind of area that might
give you a little bit of trouble, but that is very slim.
But I would be thinking about it
because
more.
they're dug several 100 feet under the ground.
It seems like it could also be. I mean, my suspicion is that more surface tunnels, these are probably the least valuable in the current, in the current operation of this. These are going to be the older mined out tunnels. I'm just wondering to what extent that could be weaponized, right? If there is, I mean, I'm not so much worried about my own mech. I'm saying, is there a scenario where you detonate or even, in just in regular game terms, attack or maybe use one of the artillery pieces just to create unstable areas? There might be something there, I think.
Roshan, in the back of his mind, makes a note later to talk to the commander about a list, trying to find data on the mining shafts.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be good to get a plan for that.
Yeah.
And when we were talking to them last time, I was asking them about the livery of these opponents, and they described them as being these essentially very simple metallic.
All chrome.
Right. I feel like that's probably worth
You've seen that.
searching for. We've seen it ourselves.
You've seen it before on other planets.
Exactly. But are people reporting instances of this? So what I want to do is basically just hook into Carbon Prime's own communication, its own data footprint. Are there other, because this can't be the only place that these metals are, and the ships are going elsewhere. Are raids by these sort of nondescript metallics, is this like a normal thing that's just happening on this planet?
Roll me a communications.
I have that.
Okay. Oh, 8 plus.
Let's see, so 10
10.
plus 3, 13.
Okay, so
Versus 12.
Versus 12.
Oh, God,
So
another lucky one.
you, as you're scrolling through the holovid,
Yeah.
you notice that there aren't many other instances of raids, but there are just a couple, but they are all in the same situation. They're isolated villages.
It's where they can be. It's where the pickings are clean.
Exactly. They're choosing targets that are of really no threat to them.
Okay. And it's not necessarily because there's other places that are harvesting or that are mining out these specific materials.
Yep.
Do a search for Clan T1000.
Yeah, exactly. T1000, polymimetic alloy, Terminator 2,
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. You could be mine, obviously. Kasingle.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it really was a great Kasingle because it had Civil War on the back.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, I feel like I've done my duty by these plans.
Okay. And you see over the comms, Roshan, you see Mitsuki walk up to through the bay door, and it's nighttime now, or the sun is fading, dust is coming in, and says, "Hey, dinner time. Come on down if you want something. If not, well, sorry."
Yeah, I mean,
And he walks out.
it can't possibly be better than my noodle, than my single noodle dish that I invented.
I completely forgot what the fuck that was.
It can't. I mean, and I make sure that everybody knows. I say this is your commander, Stavrenn Otho speaking. Commander Stavrenn Otho of the Calypso. I mean, who knows what they're serving? Who knows if it's good? It's probably not very good. Here, at least you know what you're getting. Good noodle. Firm.
And you just see, Roshan, you just see Zigzag
Grip onto a pipe.
A noodle. For dear life.
An electric noodle, a wire that's hanging off of the mech she's working on and slides
Runs
down
out of the bay.
and just walks right out of the bay.
Tell him I'll be in the village.
That's another noodle for me because I'm watching her from the upper deck. I'm just gonna have 2 noodles. I'm gonna eat your noodle. You're gonna come back and be, where's my noodle? There's not gonna be one. It's gonna be gone.
Just waves. Doesn't even look back.
And you see her with a cup in her other hand.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, I did my best. But I think ultimately the youth recognize that I'm in the pocket of Big Noodle. They don't trust it. They don't trust what I'm bringing. They don't think I have their best interests at heart. That's fine. That's fine. They can go out and eat rocks or whatever the fuck they're eating out there. I'm getting a great noodle. That's what I'm gonna call that dish.
Great noodle.
Yep.
No, not
Single noodle.
Yeah. Great noodle.
That's like, like a big flat one that they chop.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly. The hand shaved. Ooh, it's good. Yeah, noodle ball.
It's not just one long ramen noodle.
Yeah, exactly. It's just drag it out there. It's like a reticulated ramen noodle. It's a giant beast.
Battletech, everybody.
Battletech. No, listen, noodles are also part of Battletech. So yeah, I'm gonna cut to Stavrenn eating 4 noodles alone.
And as you're eating noodles up on the mezzanine,
Yeah. No, I'm in there just looking out.
yeah, you see Burnout come out. He just looks around, looks at you, Roshan, looks at you eating fucking noodle.
Eating great noodle.
Says, "Where's Zigzag?"
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I don't know everything.
You're the captain of the ship.
I am the commander.
Obviously not.
Technically.
I'm demoting you for a day.
What?
You don't know where your crew is.
Well, listen. She left. She was tantalized. How are you going to keep them down on the farm? Now that they've seen Carbon Prime, old man, she was lured in by their foods, by their local delicacies. And we're left back here. Listen, we're both sad.
Would you go get her?
I guess. I'm bringing my noodles, though. If you want something, you can go out there.
She's probably so drunk.
I was gonna say. Also, we're out of noodles, so it's been a terrible day. So I'll go down the big double steps. Bay. I mean, the bays are just open. This is essentially just a warehouse that's parked here for now, right? Yeah. So I'll head out because it seems like they have sort of like what must have in better times have been something more like a street market or a bazaar type thing, but now it seems like it's like a few covered areas.
It's a central area where everybody congregates and
Yeah,
eats and
it's covered.
yeah.
Picture Rashawn just grinding some burrs off of a plate, chewing on one big piece of noodle in the side of his mouth.
No, dude, you know what it is? No. It's that fucking long gummy. It's like, do you remember those Japanese commercials? But I'm saying that like the noodle is up here, but it hangs down low, and he just eats it, but he just continues to pull it in. It's like the drawstring on one of those talking dolls, but it's just a big noodle coming down, and it works. This is what works for him.
Periodically, he stops to choke a little bit.
Yeah, I know, because it gets in there. It gets in there, just hangs out. A reverberation just travels through the noodle.
Roshan, are you going with him or are you staying in the bay?
I'm staying in the bay.
Yeah. He's got great noodle. See, you don't gotta fucking try to get him out here into this twisted realm of these local cuisines. It's gonna be some kind of lizard, on a stick. I better eat one just to make sure it's safe. So I'm mad, but I'm heading out there. I'm stuffed though, a lot of noodle. But yeah, I mean, I got to track her down because I'm going to get in trouble, I guess, with her dad.
And you see, you get to the village square, and you see everybody is making mirth and enjoying the night, eating, drinking.
It's a communal,
family
style.
You do see Kenji over in the corner, just dead-eyeing you while he is polishing his rifle, non-euphemistically.
Oh. No, and I point him and I'm like, I brought you something. And I reach into my pocket. And then I just...
And then you just see him cock the rifle.
Oh, actually, hang on a second. I got something else. I set my great noodle down on a table and I reach into my other pocket. I say, all right. No, I forgot it. I'll go back. So I'm going to go back to the Calypso. and into the bay, and then I'll come back out and I'll say, I got them both. There you are. You piece of shit, go fuck yourself.
And he just lights a cigarette and looks at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep looking. You might learn something.
Blows a smoke ring.
Yeah, cool. You're a cool guy. But I'm trying to find Zigzag. Hopefully Zigzag doesn't fall into this wicked man's orbit.
This one kid has destroyed your entire character.
I've been turned into a monster.
Fucking Philip V is like, he's never gonna live this down.
No, it's always. I'm always going to be. I'm always going to have a Kenji. Somebody in every group is going to be their Kenji, and I'm going to have to deal with it every time. But no, I did get sent out to get.
Yes.
I did get sent out to get her, so I should probably try to find out where she is.
And as
Is
you
it not
look-
obvious?
No, it is.
Okay.
As you look around, you see Zigzag. She does have a cup in her hand, but
She learned a lesson.
she's starting to walk off with a young kid.
Oh, is it the kid she was talking to before?
Were you there for that?
Well, no, because she was talking to a kid who had come into the bay.
I know, but Stavrenn doesn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just asking. Because I was playing her, I guess, during that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll just.
I mean, you can take her over right now.
Well, no, I'll just follow.
Yep. And she's, and he's like, come here.
Interesting. Okay.
It's really cool to meet you.
Yeah.
And you're just walking along the path, and then he's like, Garrett, I need to ask a favor, please.
What is this shit? Yeah, I'm just gonna get up close. I'm just gonna close the rest of the distance, and I'm gonna say, Zigzag, you're not authorized to give this kid anything.
What?
I mean, I guess we should see what you want.
Yeah, it's just a kid. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know. This place is crazy. This place is crazy. Sometimes you can meet what you think is a kind young man, and he's a devil. He's a desert. He burns. His words burn like the burning desert wind, the Sirocco. He gets up in your head. You one of those?
And he's just like, you see him just kind of tremble. He's just like, come here. And he brings you into like a little hovel that he's created.
Oh, nice.
It's
A
this little,
Vaclav
like a little
hovel.
shack with, just a tarp.
Yeah.
Essentially over the top. It's almost like a lean-to. And
Oh, it's his fort.
yeah, and you see printed out on very bad printing, almost like
the dot matrix
type of thing. You see
ASCII art.
all around. You see his little bed and just a small little table with a candle on it,
Yeah.
and all around are pictures of mech jocks.
Oh man, so it's gotten around.
Yeah, but then you in the middle of it, you see the newest one, and it's a picture of Roshan.
Okay, well that explains it.
When he pulls it down, he's like, "Could you get him to sign this?"
Oh, he works for me. He has to do what I say. Where do you want it signed? What do you want it to say?
I didn't think that far.
Well, listen. When fate comes a knocking, young man, you got to be ready.
Just for Jacob or something, I don't know.
How do you spell Jacob here? We get around a lot.
Jacob?
It's a conservative spelling, Jacob.
Would you like me to change it for him?
A little, yeah.
Jacob?
I don't think he'll sign it if it's not a cool spelling of Jacob.
Jacob?
Yeah, all right, now we're talking.
Okay.
All right. Right. I make a mental note.
Thanks so much.
Oh, it's my great pleasure. And I say, I kneel down to his level and I say, you know that we're here to help, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that we should know about when these mechs come? Like where do they send you?
Oh, we go down in the hole.
You get down deep, you gotta
Yeah. We have a bunker.
what's it like there?
Oh, it's a bunker in a hole.
Okay.
There's not much there, but we usually come out.
All right, well
everything's
here.
over?
I got some ideas. I got some ideas about some things that you can have down there.
Mines.
Okay.
for the next that comes down. Machine gun.
Mines.
Yeah. Mines. Tripwires. What? Claymores.
Boiling tar.
Punji sticks. Yeah, I mean, I'll bring that back to Roshan, and I'm just gonna ask Roshan. I say, do you have any mech jocks? Any extra posters? Anything you might have picked up from Chagos? Whenever things happen here, they send everybody, including the kids, down into some kind of hole in the ground. And I literally think that a poster would probably be a significant increase in this child's quality of life.
Roshan doesn't know anything about merchant. He doesn't he was so focused on being an arena.
Oh, that's true.
Competitor.
Oh, I was just thinking about his room because I know that he has a lot of decor.
No, there's nothing about Roshan in there.
Okay.
He doesn't even see it.
Yeah. You know what though? I have at least one of the Samira rebranded popcorn hats.
No, you have the prototype.
I have a prototype. So I'm gonna go grab that bad boy, and this popcorn is not. It's packing material now, but I will bring that back out, and I say that his kid's got a really weird name. It's Jaqkaob, and I can tell you just by letter if you want. I mean, I can. I just spread the poster out.
And it is you realize that he got this off of some
It's deep fried.
Comstar link that was but it's brand new. It's a brand new picture of Roshan.
But it's like low res.
Super low res.
So word is getting out.
Yeah.
Ton of compression.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But I'll have Roshan sign that, and I'll bring the
Roshan just signs, "Hi Jacob." Roshan.
Oh, that's right. His whole thing on Chagos Prime was that he's like the least interested in fame.
No.
Has no conception of human interactions in any kind. Hi, Jacob.
Roshan.
All right. And I'm like, yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know what he was expecting. Hopefully this. So I'll grab that, roll it up, put it in one of the LRM pods, sling it under my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I'll head back out there. I'll find his little fort.
Yeah, he's sitting there in the fort.
And I say, "Welcome to the team, kid."
Huh.
And I set it down, and I get the poster out, and I say, and he signed it for you. Yeah.
He just takes it,
puts
it right up on the wall immediately
and
over all of the other posters.
Oh yeah,
it's like prime position. Like there's
at least 5 or 6 underneath.
Yeah. I say we just came from there. I say we met Ball.
Oh, who cares about Ball?
That's what I thought too. But he's more than just a.
Can I have this too?
He's more.
And he's looking at the helmet.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I pick it up, and I put it right on there.
And the helmet just goes over him, and the sides go all the way down to his shoulders. So you just see him bumbling around.
Exactly. And the best part
this
is
so cool.
The best part is
this is so cool.
I can just hold the LRMs like this, and he can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna say, systems online.
Holy crap! Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But let us handle it.
All right, Captain.
Commander. And then I'm just gonna like nod with my head out for Zigzag because her dad wants her home.
Yeah.
And it seems like she has learned what some young people don't learn, about alcohol, which is that there is a correct amount. And she's discovered it at only her second outing. So that's great news. Although I guess we do have a prodigious supply on board. So there's all kinds of problems in the future. We're gonna have to make a non-alcoholic beverage for Zigzag. But yeah. So as I'm just gonna walk back with ZZ.
And as you leave, all you hear is, "Hey, anyone still here? Anyone? Yeah?
Zigzag?
Okay.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Mr. Otho? Is there any...
Falls asleep like a bird.
No, exactly. Mr. Otho. Mr. Otho, it's stuck on my head. I can't get out.
It's too heavy.
I'm hungry, Mr. Otho. And I'm basically gonna talk to her about the Nova.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, have you talked anymore with your dad about being downside? And
Oh yeah, I can totally do it. He's fine with it.
Okay. Here, I'm going to put this out. I'm going to put that chip out. And I have an open line to Burnout on the communicator. And I'll just pull that out and I'll say, is that true, Burnout? Has she discussed this with you? Or
What? Nope.
That's great news. I'm glad that you guys were able to resolve that because obviously, before your downside, before your weapons free, I want to make sure that, you and your dad have sort of worked this out. So it sounds like that's
really fine.
It sounds like that's dialed in.
What? He's like, what? No, nothing's dialed in. What are you talking about?
Incredible. Well, listen, at the end of the day, I knew it. It's a testament to your bond.
What the hell?
And I turned it off. It's an SAC. It's an incremental process. Every time we talk to him about it, it's going to get a tiny bit easier because I'm going to make it so annoying for him that eventually he'll just give up. And you say, but Stavrenn, when have you ever done that before? I do it all the time. It's my go-to move, and it works 100% of the time.
And you just hear out of the corner of this area, he's like, heard the conversation. It sounds like you got another kid fighting for you.
What's that? Who's it? Oh, God. No, Kenji, look, I'm trying to have a good night. We're all just doing what we can here. We're all coming from different places. We got different lives, different backgrounds. There's no reason why it doesn't got to be like this, between you and me, Kenji. You know what? I see a little bit of myself in you. I see a little bit of myself in you.
Mm-hmm.
You start walking faster.
See, maybe too much. Maybe too much, Kenji. All right, well, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of kids fighting for me. by the numbers, it's 66%. You know what I mean? That's more than half. Are child soldiers wrong? Is that what you're getting at? Is that what you're trying to? And then I as I'm walking back, I'm just rushing back. I'm like, is that what you're trying to teach me, Kenji? I'm going to learn this lesson.
Eventually, they're not going to be children.
They're going to age out. They're going to age out. Yeah. Thank you, Kenji. You know what? Thank you. Every day I'm learning something. I learn something special. Learn something new. You're my greatest rival. When I get back in, I'm just muttering about Kenji. All the way getting back in, it's just like I like go into my berth and it's just like, yeah, who was I before Kenji? I don't even know. And then it's just like, I wish Kenji was here. And then the door closes. And that's the end of it.
On top of all this, you're in a shadow war.
He's breaking up. He's being destroyed by Kenji. He doesn't know what to do. Shaking. Got a fever.
It's like it's your first exposure to sarcasm.
Yeah, he can't deal with it. He can't handle it. Even though he has a 3 charisma, and around Kenji he has a -1 charisma. It's a debuff. But anyway, yeah. So I'll get back. Make sure that everybody's back in. Do a quick sweep of the external cameras, hit the button, close up the bulkheads.
Yeah, and Roshan, what are you up to at this point?
Roshan's curling up on his workbench. It's been a long day.
Oh yeah, just strung something up
his
down there.
Normal routine.
Yeah.
And so morning comes, and you hear the comm system explode. It says, and it's Mitsuki. Yeah, we got a problem.
Is it Kenji?
Commander. What? What's wrong with Kenji? He's great.
A lot. Where do you want me to start? But listen, we can talk about that later.
Listen, have you checked your scanners yet?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at them right now.
And as the holovid comes up, you see 10 mechs closing in on the surrounding area.
In the TV show version of it, in the Apple TV series Black Remnant.
Coming soon.
Well, the holovid is there projecting, and I'm just like sweeping left and right. Like I assume that from a sensory perspective, the devices are probably in the central area, and I'm gonna basically scrub through the full scan, and it just shows this array of 10 battle mechs.
Yeah, you see the
around the central,
just starting to swarm in.
And then I'll flip it to RGB, and it's just featureless chrome,
just pictures of
robots.
Kenji.
I shake my head. No, not Kenji.
Yeah, you see a pile of chrome just encasing the village.
Okay, I hit red alert on the Calypso systems, and I tell him message received.
Okay.
And close it down.
Okay.
So I hit the full Calypso red alert. Grab the horn, push it down, and say it's go time.
Okay.
Rashawn's already getting his.
Well, yeah, he's already in the. He's already in the.
What mech are you taking?
I'm gonna take my mongrel.
Okay, you've got Samira. Zigzag.
I mean,
Zigzag
Nova
rushes up to you. She's like, "Can I go? Can 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 I go?
Yeah.
Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
And
Can I go? Can I go? Hey, my dad said I can go.
I just channel. Yeah. I opened a channel to Burnout, and I say, ZZ, downside.
You just hear a
just the exhalation.
And you will pay if she doesn't come back.
And I look at ZZ and say, "You're not going."
Come on. You need me. You know you need me.
Hey kid,
Listen,
I didn't say
I see 10 mechs coming in. You've only got 9. You need one more.
Yeah, I need your
right here.
I need your dad too.
He's gonna be fine.
I look up to the front, through the walls. I know where Burnout is in the ship, and I just kind of just look up and just steel myself for it. And I say to ZZ, I say, when there are 6 left, suit up.
Yeah?
Don't fuck with me, kid. When there are 6 left, you're out there.
How about 7?
No,
8?
you're not good at this. See, this is why I'm the commander. When there are 6 out there,
Like I said, 8.
and don't make me call for you. I want to know you're out there because another one of them's falling on the ground. All right?
Fine.
Correct. This is the correct posture.
Stomps out.
Not like Kenji. If Kenji were in here, it'd be a whole thing.
I'll see you at 7.
Nobody knows who Kenji is, and you just keep bringing him up.
Just 24/7. Absolutely, yeah. So she knows what's up. I'll handle the trouble on that on the back end. But the Nova is such a bruiser, short and medium. Such a bruiser, and especially if she's coming in off the bench halfway through the fight, I think it could be a really, really nice.
It's just a little bit of a glass cannon.
Offering. Exactly. This is
there's no
this is why I
long
want.
range,
This is why I want the numbers down. Like I definitely want to get rid of this wasp. Oh no, the wasp was on our side.
Yeah.
But I bet they got a fucking wasp. There's always one of these goddamn these little fucking gremlins out there.
So as your neural helmets
but
come
I'm
on,
in. I'm pulling it down.
the bay doors open up. You see to the center of, obviously the center of the town, and you see the motherfucker glistening
On top of the silo in the center of the town, just arcing in a 360 fashion.
Perfect.
Looking, scoping out
Yeah.
the territory.
Yeah. And I'm gonna when I come out of the bay, I salute in the mech. Bring the mongrel. I bring the mongrel's arm up and salute.
Yeah,
The motherfucker.
yeah. And it shoots like these.
Fireworks out of the back that are black and white. You know.
Yes,
the
exactly.
colors of
Yes,
the,
see,
and
I mean,
gray.
he even gets the brand.
Yeah.
God, what can't this thing do? This thing's incredible. All right, is it time to shoot robots?
Yeah, time to go outside.
External camera engaged.
All right, now, Cedric, obviously welcome aboard. You have arrived at the robot portion of today's festivities. And yes, Black Remnant uses Destiny for its RPG sections, and it uses Alpha Strike for the combat portions, and they're both, from Catalyst, and they're designed to work together in exactly this way. It is not homebrew. All right, now, so what do we need to do?
So, do you have your sheet that has your mine and artilleries
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
Keep that handy.
Yep.
I still don't want to see it.
Yeah.
The only thing I do want to see is wherever you put your artillery, that will go on the board. Your mines are not.
Oh, okay.
And you can use that shrapnel to represent it.
Oh, the actual pieces?
Yep.
Oh, fun. Okay. Okay, so it can be attacked probably. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll use this for our sniper tower. Okay.
Give me the big dome. That one.
Hmm?
The motherfucker's right up here.
Perfect. Yeah.
And let me see that stuff.
Even better. Some scatter.
Yeah, we can just throw some more scatter in here. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Yeah. This is Seven Samurai.
So
Let's go get it.
You can drop. Here are all of your forces. Kiko, you have the Nova T over there, but this Pouncer is not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Here's yours. Obviously, Samara is over there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
And there's your 7.
And here's the magnificent 7, right?
And you can place them anywhere in this ring area here.
Okay.
Where's the ore containers?
These are the ores.
Okay.
So those are the mats.
This is the drill where they mine down, and then everything gets put into
these are the silos and various sub-processing stations. Yeah, we just got to, especially for the mongrel, I just have to make sure, I need to move every turn. Like, the mongrel's benefit is that that extra 3 TMM.
You have a gargoyle and an executioner and a marauder.
Yeah, we do.
There with you. I will tell you, for your knowledge, that Kenji is in the Warhawk.
Well, something might happen. Something might happen to it. We'll see. Ice, Ferret, and Archer. I love this. This Archer pose is so good. Man, so this is why they've done as well as they have. Their equipment is they have a very, very nice team here. I guess
as you can tell from their livery, they're coming from all parts of the sphere.
Absolutely.
They've all kind of gone out.
They've returned home essentially to defend this place, which is a good hook. And I'm basically going to leave the, I'm going to open a channel to the Op4. I'm just going to say, this is Stavrenn of the Black Remnant. This is going to be more difficult for you than it was last time. But you didn't know we were here. So if you want to leave now, that's fine. I'll just forget it happened.
And you just hear, "Nice to meet you, Stavrenn. This is Vlad." I don't think so.
Your last name's I don't think so? That's weird. Is that why you're so angry, Vlad? Have you been dealing with this your whole life? I just wanted to see if it was a robot or something.
Well, it's definitely a robot.
Over here. And take the Nova T.
The Novat?
Now, did you have any mines that were not hidden?
No.
Okay. All right. Roll for initiative.
Okay. I will. I'll roll for initiative using these dice. You ready? Wow. Oh, I'm also going to grab one of these powerful chits.
Yep.
Here you go, Keek. For your pocket. All right. Now, obviously, we're ready to get the party started. And we're going to do that with a 6.
Okay.
That one's as high as it goes.
Yeah. 6?
6.
6.
Oh. All right. I'm glad. I'm glad to have another opportunity. 9. 3.
Okay.
Come on in. Come on in.
Feel the noise. So you have 10, and I believe I have 10, correct?
10 mechs?
Yep.
You
have 9.
We have 3 plus 7. Well, we'll see how many we have when.
Wait, no, you have 3 plus 7. You have 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, you don't have 3. You have 9 because there was 7 plus 2. ZZ's not on the board.
ZZ is not currently in place.
Yep.
It's just the Rascal and Samira from Black Remnant so far.
Okay, so we're gonna move the archer first. Or no, sorry, that's not the archer. It's a mad dog.
You know exactly where the mines are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move him right here. Okay, you're up.
Okay. So he did that. So essentially, we are getting set up. What do we want to think about in terms of prioritizing targets? There's a couple light. I mean, there's some decent light picks over there.
I will also let you know that the motherfucker, unlike your other artillery that gets one shot, every other turn
he basically acts.
He'll act.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. These guys are basically clean shots from him, essentially, right? So we might want to.
Well, there's no place to be safe.
True. I mean, that's true. It's just a matter of who you want to shoot you, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And I see an atlas here and a big heavy over there.
So in this, it's always a matter of, do we want to work down smaller units, or do we want to remove enemy turns faster? I don't know. It's worth considering. I think I'm going to take because we have a lot of bots over here. I think I'm actually going to take my mongrel and move it over here, so I've got decent coverage from both of those sides.
Ground movement?
Yep. Its movement is so insane that it can easily do that.
You see the blackjack jump? Thank you.
Yeah. Take my measuring tape.
You gave me this one.
I think I took it.
Okay, that's fine.
I have to go to Home Depot and get like 20 of them.
Well, get the display bin.
Yeah, let's get the whole bin.
So we know how much of a fucking pain in the ass a wraith is. So let's get him out there to draw fire.
Yeah. Wraiths are amazing. That's our yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So he's jumping out here.
Yes.
Okay. What's next?
8. See the Warhawk come down here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there might be some plays over here. Sticky. Right, the Executioner moves 10. So there might be a play for the Executioner to come out here, get some decent coverage from around, but also have a position over here.
So it's probably long range over here.
Yeah. But we can get into mediums over here.
So here?
Well, I was thinking like right here in the... Get cover from structure. Yeah, if we can really, really hurt that Atlas, the execution is designed to do it. All right, what's next?
Okay, I am bringing in. Ooh.
God, that thing is so bad.
You see the Nova jump?
Yes. We have seen the Nova jump before. Okay.
So the Marauder is going to get, it's a sniper, so it's going to get into position to start.
Yeah, the Marauder
the Warhawk
has the coolest silhouette. Yeah, bigger damage at longer range.
Timberwolf is moving here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a ground.
Ground, move them all. Enjoy. All right, so Ice Ferret is probably fine. Yeah, it's a clean shot there. You could come back in here.
What does the Ice Ferret do?
Ice Ferret is basically a 2 short, 2 medium.
I mean, you're not going to be able to fire through the Ice Ferret. That's the thing.
It's got a TMM3, so that thing has to run all the time.
Yeah, basically has to be getting its best.
Mm-hmm. So let's bring it out here. For it's got a 16-inch move.
Yeah,
so
it can go wherever it wants.
That's not supposed to be hiding.
No, and so the best case scenario for him is using that crazy,
flanking,
using that crazy TMM and getting behind people.
Yep.
Meow.
Warhammer's coming down.
Ground?
Yep. Thank you.
I think Samir is going to help in the help with the
Over here?
the Warhawk.
Where are you going to take her?
I think she'll just flip over here. Because these two still have to move.
Can you move the Atlas right here?
I can't.
Ground move?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we're going to put real hurt. The gargoyle?
Yeah, what range is
The gargoyle moves 10, if you can believe it.
What weapons?
3-3-1. So he's there to support, but he's quite he has a lot of armor.
Okay. Do we just want him to
get in the way?
Yeah.
He might. I mean, he's got a pretty target-rich environment over here.
And this is currently medium.
Yeah. So he could
stand still.
Well, he has a TMM of 2, so it's actually not bad for a robot his size.
Okay.
We might want to maybe shift him over here.
Okay.
Yeah, he might just blow up. He might just fall into a hole and die. It happens. Future's a dangerous place. Wah! Is that a fire moth?
Mm-hmm.
I think fire moths are funny because it seems like they have hands like up high.
Right.
It just looks like they got built weird. That's what they look like, but yeah, here now David Novacat is like, wait a second, isn't one of the allies silver? Yeah. This is very interesting. We're gonna have to debrief after this fight.
I'll take a jump token.
Mac Daddy make you?
Jump.
What's the situation here?
Well, his parents went away. Sorry, he's an archer. He moves. His TMM is only 1. He's 8, but he's a 3/3/3, so he's valid at a variety of ranges of interdiction.
So he's in cover currently. Do we want to?
I mean, I think that he's set up good.
Okay. So do you want to?
And his TMM is only 1, and so he doesn't get a whole lot of. We could scooch him over for sure.
Just so there's no
Yeah.
lanes of fire being blocked.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's going on over there, Mr. Benson? A lot of robots done gone. Unfortunately, he's behind there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gone, daddy gone.
We have one.
Love has gone away.
We have the
Wasp.
which has scout. So I believe he can sight for indirect fire.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all he's good at, because he doesn't even have a great TMN.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, unless he gets behind you, then he can do some cool stuff. But what's his movement?
12.
Okay. So he could get out here.
But does he get out here now?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But right now, I think he just needs to be a non-factor, maybe for a round.
Okay. So let's have him
Pull back.
jump back with the Wraith.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Wow.
Shit.
All right, so
We got
I mean,
one more left, or
I
2 more
know.
left.
you got some bots.
Gonna jump.
Is he hanging out behind his big brother?
Yep.
Is that what this is?
Yep.
This bullshit? All right. And then you got your
We get Overwatch.
Yeah.
Shadowhawk.
Is it Shadowhawk? That was a Phoenix Hawk.
Phoenix
my
Hawk, yeah.
friend.
It's one of these hawks.
12 jump.
It's one of these licensed ass mechs. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. So it's happening fast.
Oh, actually, that fire moth is just ground. It doesn't
Okay.
have jump.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start firing.
All right. Now,
I fire first on all my guys. So we're going to start with the Nova, firing into the Ray.
the Wraith.
The Wraith. So 4 plus.
TMM
He
3.
jumped. Hold on, jumped. So that's plus 2, 6. TMM 3 is 9. He's got cover at 10 and medium distance at 12. He automatically misses. Okay. We'll do that. So 4 plus 2 is 6.
For medium?
TMM 3
Mhm.
is 9. 1 for, no, I don't think you could cover for that.
Okay.
Looking pretty clean.
9 and
So 11.
2 is 11. No. Same here. Just ground. That is the man.
So what's he thinking about?
He's going to shoot him.
Mhm.
Actually, maybe not.
You got two choices. He's got a wasp.
And the wasp is
It's pretty clean. Like
clean shot.
clean
still
shot, medium.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So it is 4. What's the TMM on the wasp?
2.
6.
Jumped.
Wait, it jumped?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 is 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Medium range is 9.
It is.
Whoa, that's a mission critical, folks.
It is.
First, that is 4 points of damage.
There goes Kenji.
Thank God.
It is done. It's out.
Okay. Don't take him off yet, because he will still get to shoot back. Can't shoot there. Blackjack can get long range on the archer.
Arche.
That is
Medium.
medium.
It's dressed at the naked edge of it. But yeah.
So 4 plus he jumps, so it's 6. What's the TMM on the? Was this? Did that stand
On the archer? 1.
1, 6, 7 plus 2
Cover?
is 9. Yep, 10 total. No. Our young lad there, I don't think can see the archer, but he can see the marauder. But it will have cover.
Marauder has a TMM of 1.
Okay.
I feel like we should kill their baby mech just out of spite.
A spite. Okay, so the wasp is 4 plus 1, so 5. Plus cover is 6. Medium range is 8. No, that's 3. Let's talk about
Sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard yourself.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna shoot right into him,
Okay. So that's your Timberwolf.
into that archer.
Mad Cat.
Okay.
Mhm.
So 4 plus what's the TMM on the archer? 1. 5 plus 1 for cover is 6. Plus 2 for medium, 8. That is a 10.
Oh, that's a hit.
He takes 5 points of damage.
Woof.
There was a dry erase back there, but here is another one.
5, huh? Okay.
The Warhammer is going to shoot your ice ferret.
Absolutely. Medium range.
Yep. So 4 plus. Oh, what's the TMM on the ice ferret?
TMM on the ice ferret is 3.
Damn. All right.
Yeah,
4 plus 3.
He's nice.
So that's 7 plus 1 is 8 for cover plus 2
For
is
medium
10.
range.
Yeah. So that's a heavy one.
That's a
Almost.
9.
Now's not the time for that.
No.
There's going to be a time where it's going to
Yes.
kill mechs.
Okay. The Atlas is going to strike that boy right there,
Mhm.
the Executioner.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, so, oh boy.
TMM 2.
4 plus 2 is 6 plus, I don't think you got cover at all.
I think there's some cover.
I think you're bullshitting.
No, I don't think so.
You have to have at least that much cover.
Okay.
So cover.
Sounds like 30 to me. All right, here. So no, two TMM.
Yep. Plus 4, so that's 6 or 8 total. 5 coming in at you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
I think that's it for me.
Here? No targets?
I don't think the Firemoth has any targets, really. Nope.
Maybe, yeah. All right, Kiko. How do you want to do it?
I mean, just start, I guess.
Just start going around.
Samira will do some LRMs.
Into the Warhawk back there. Okay.
TMM of 1.
Yeah. So base target number is, what is it again?
3 for
3.
you.
So 4.
Just going to check your range real quick.
I think
you
it's
think
a
it-
24, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it might be medium.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's long.
Wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is
4.
+4.
Yep. 8's up. 8's a go.
So 8. How about a miss?
Ooh, nope.
We don't want that. Okay. Archer. I say we do an overheat shot with the Archer on the Wasp.
Just remember that Wasp jumped.
It jumped. That's
Yeah.
not going to be an easy shot.
Yeah, I mean, base what?
Yeah,
Base
what is the
attack on
base
these?
On the
What's the base attack on the Seven Samurai?
What?
Like what's
what's
their
their base
basic
skill?
Oh,
skill?
threes.
Three.
Threes.
Oh, wait, so these guys are pimps.
Still.
Yeah.
TMM is 3.
So that would be 3.
What is the TMM on the Wasp?
2, but because it jumped, it's 3.
Yeah. So it'd be
6.
3 plus 3
6 plus
6
1 for cover and 2
plus
for
1 for
medium.
cover.
So that'd be a 9.
It'd be a 9.
Yeah.
How about we try and start knocking out some big weapons?
Yeah. Here. So this is probably better.
Mhm.
Completely in the open.
Yeah.
Right. Medium range shot.
Yep.
So 3 plus 2 for range would be 5. TMM on the
2.
back at so
7.
7.
You're looking at 7.
I mean that's obviously the right play, right? Now overheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think overheat.
Okay. Can you? How many can you do?
Just 1.
Okay.
But if I can put dice on that thing, I want to do it. So we're looking for a 7 on dice. 6. I'm going to use my thing.
Yep. Good idea.
Okay.
I'm going to make this into a 7, and we will deal 4 points of damage
Okay.
to the Timberwolf.
You see armor just shred off of the Timberwolf as your SRMs or LRMs.
It's just clean, and then underneath, just more metal, just more shiny metal.
Yeah, but they're smiley faces.
Okay, deep within.
As you knock off plates, you see smiley faces underneath.
We see emojis. All right, so that was a great shot. Now, do we want to just keep it going?
There's no shots anywhere.
Oh,
to
okay.
use, but the
He's not high
Monarch's a
enough, yeah.
Sniper, so it turns long into medium.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, that's obviously the right call.
And we're gonna overheat with that.
Okay.
How hard can it go?
Just 1.
Okay. Need some dice?
No, I was looking for a overheat here.
And just remember the next turn, overheating, it's 1 plus on your to hit
Exactly.
and movement.
And then if you don't fire,
If you don't fire,
you cool down.
So 3, TMM 1, so that's 4. So the sniper prefers to fight from a distance. The gunner's SPA reduces their unit's range modifiers at medium, long, and extreme range to +1 for medium, +2 for long, and +3 for
so it
extreme.
cuts it in half.
So it cuts it in half.
That's awesome.
So 3 plus
2. So we're looking at 5.
2. Yeah.
So 3 plus 1 plus 2.
Yep.
So we have
6.
6.
Hell, okay, this thing's a beast.
6.
6. All right.
So that is 4
4
points of damage.
As a direct laser beam just goes shooting right through that Warhawk's
Just
gyro.
audible, just
Yeah.
a shriek, hiss. All right, so we're moving around the circle. Next, if we're just talking purely from a clock, is going to be our ice ferret.
What does Striker do? Why would it be in the thing right here?
Oh, it's a special pilot ability?
Well, no, it's just the roll.
Oh, yeah.
So roll for sniper has a special ability, and Striker is absent.
Is not here. That's fine. He has the heart. What it means, Kiko, is that he has the heart of a warrior.
Okay.
And so,
All right, so that should be medium range.
from here, absolutely.
Yeah. So what is the TMM on the?
Well, I mean, should we just keep?
Is that medium?
This is going to be medium too.
Okay. So you just want to focus fire a bit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Let's put as much. Yeah.
So
We're clean.
the
As
Timberwolf?
much as we can on that wolf.
Is, I believe, a 1.
Okay. So
It's 2.
2. So 5 plus 2 is 7.
It is. That's what my mom said.
That is a 5. That's a miss.
Ice ferret. Now, so I mean, zesty options here. The executioner and the gargoyle. The executioner is a literal monster.
Oh.
Like this is one of the most grotesque stat lines I've seen in this game. This thing it hits for 5/5/4 at short, medium, and long, and it can overheat for 2. So I feel like we can just get the party started over here on this.
No, the Timberwolf is not in the front.
If only.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, just put it into the Atlas.
Yep. So we're gonna the executioner is going to overheat 2 and fire into this at medium range. Okay.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So he is 3 base, you said, plus 2 for medium range.
Well, yeah, 3 base plus 1 for TMM.
Right.
Let's do an order. So
Okay.
4, no cover,
Right.
and
6.
2 for range. 6.
Perfect. All right. Executioner,
Are
let's see what you got.
overheating?
I am for 2. Zeben,
So that is
7 points.
You see the Atlas kind of jostle back a bit as it is.
Oh yeah, like almost like into this fire moth,
Yeah. The fire moth actually almost pushes it up so it stays erect.
if you will.
Yeah.
I won't. That's wrong. Yeah, exactly. All right, now I'm not messy like some of these. Now, but we're just going to continue the adventure. The Gargoyle Prime. That was the Executioner.
Oh,
Gargoyle Prime is coming in right over here on the same guy, medium, right? No overheat potential on him.
Yep.
So 3 base.
Yep. No cover.
No TMM.
TMM is 1, so 4.
Exactly.
I don't think you get any. The Atlas doesn't get any cover from.
No,
that,
I don't think so. So 2
again.
more. So 6 total. I need you to do this for me, buddy. No.
should have kept your mouth shut.
I should have kept it shut.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that said, the mongrel still has something to say here, and honestly, the mongrel is better at him than doing this. So we can go from here to here.
That will grant the Atlas cover.
I would be surprised if it didn't. So base is 4 for me on attacks.
TMM is 1, 5.
5.
1 for cover is 6. 2 for medium is 8.
8. Okay, let's get it. No, these are filthy nasty. Wasp.
It only has short and medium.
So here.
Where's his line of sight?
Oh, it's true. So I guess he can shoot on him with cover.
Or what?
Oh yeah, that'd be clean.
Yeah, that's better. I think.
If it's in medium, right?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, then he's ready to go. So 3 base.
Yeah. Medium range is 2. Jump.
That's the Nova. 2, 3.
So 8.
Okay. Wasp, you want to do it? Mm-hmm. Here we go. 8. Yeah. How about
That's
a critical?
crit. How about you roll on that crit table? First, how much damage?
I got great news for you on that one.
That's a big 1.
Yeah, it is.
But it's a really good one.
It is a wasp. You feel the sting. All right. And so you're saying
it is
Roll on the
dying
crit table.
breath.
Roll
Yeah.
2d6.
2d6. You got the table over there?
Yes.
Okay.
6. You hit the weapon systems.
Perfect.
And you see the missile rack on the left
Out of alignment.
actuator just start to blow up in unison like a cannonade.
Oh, this is incredible. Yeah, so he helped us out there. And so that's a negative to his attacks?
-1 to damage.
Oh, I mean, that's great, because his damage is quite good, as I recall.
Yeah, 5.
It's horrible, in my opinion. All right, so I think that is round 1.
And this is where the wasp will come
Yeah.
off. And this is where we will end for today.
Well, no, we have a wraith.
Oh, you got a wraith. Never
Yeah.
mind.
We have a wraith, and we also have a motherfucker.
Oh, the
Don't
motherfucker.
you even try to take this from us.
Every
Try to take
two.
this motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
Wraith.
Wraith.
Yeah.
And
into
you-
the
but
Nova.
I think you also have other. Did you have other?
Oh,
yeah, you do. But you don't need to use them right away.
Yeah. We'll use them to soften up here soon.
Yep.
So tell me about the wraith.
So that's medium.
Who are you attacking?
The Nova.
Yeah, that's medium.
Okay.
So the Wraith has 3 +2 +3 because of the jump. So we're looking at 8.
Come on.
Is the Wraith penalized for his jump?
Yes, it's a +2.
So 10.
10.
But the Wraith isn't out. There's really
This is it.
it's a draw fire.
Yeah, because he's really hard to shoot.
No,
that's
close,
a
yes.
That's low. That's a low number. All right, now we have to stop.
No, you gotta shoot the motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. So, what is the motherfucker's skill?
It's a thumper.
Oh, it basically acts as a thumper.
Yep.
Okay.
So you here it is. It's
Deals 1 damage,
yep, deals 1 damage and it's a 7-up on 2d6.
and it's a 360-degree arc.
Yep.
God, who wants it? Who wants it? Right? We put some work in over here, put some filthy work in over here.
Got a pretty good solid sniper shot on the.
Back over here.
No.
Yeah.
I think he's saying the wasp. Oh
No, the Warhawk.
The Warhawk.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So we'll just down a little pad, like the rest of my mech is all the regular stuff, but I also have my iPad.
Does the motherfucker worry about the little assholes?
Oh, well, he certainly could.
Because that 1 means a lot more.
Yeah, to them, it's a fourth of their
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, you're exactly right. His job is going to be to eat wasps. So what's his base skill?
7. So you
7.
just 2d6 and you gotta get
Oh,
7.
it's just a flat number.
Yep.
You don't worry about his stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you overheat?
If only. Now then, Stavrenn would take better care of the motherfucker than he does Zigzag. So it's like, that's his boy. Yeah.
Oh, a 7.
6. All right.
So you see a beam come from the motherfucker right above the wasp and
It just lances
Yeah.
through. It just reaches up, identifies target, lances, and then retracts for safety.
and that's where we'll end.
No, just I want to. But what if we did more? What if we?
If you want to play more, we can play more.
Hey, that would see. That's it. Josh, show him the dice. See, look, that's a good number. That's a great number. That's an 8. That would have hit a lot of these guys. All right, Eric. Well, thanks for coming to Black Remnant, everybody. It's a real downer now. Can't play with the robots anymore.
It's gonna be a while.
It's true.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I missed 2 weeks. We got to go to Oz. We got to come back. Now, if you're from Oz, of course, we'll see you down there. Do not be a stranger. Come say hi. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to mourn.
But also, Kiko, close your ears. We do have a live game if you are coming to PAX Unplugged.
Oh, no.
We can start announcing that.
No, I was just going to say, because now it's established and it's official. Black Remnant Live, somehow on stage. The classic war PG you've come to enjoy in a 100% more live arena. We can promise eroticism.
Wow.
We can. I was just going to say some other words.
That's not what Catalyst wants.
You never know.
Well, I mean, they didn't say no eroticism.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. Erect atlases. You mean more erect? I guess they know perfectly well what type of game they made. All right, David Novicat. I wish you could go in person. Yeah, in Hooters. Exactly right. Space Hooters. Now, but it has been our great pleasure to come back, even if it was for a tiny episode, stuck in,
Just needed to satiate.
all these other trips because I need it bad. This is going to be a great fight. It's going to be knock down, drag out. We got to get. Oh, that's the other reason. If we chew up smaller guys, I didn't say what mechs had to go to bring the Nova on. I just said when there are 5 left. So
It was 6.
It was 6, and I thought it was 6 of us left.
no, no, that's dark.
I think that's probably the more likely situation.
but yeah, I mean, I think that this was gruesome work. I think that these guys are going to clean out this corridor and then just start offering additional fire to the rest of the guys. I'm just playing more BattleTech now. I'm just trying to keep it going. But gathered friends, thank you so much for rolling through. Here in 2 weeks, we'll have more of this for you, and of course, our live game, which we're excited to do down at PAX Unplugged. But hey, until then, we'll see you next Tuesday.